from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
on the morning drive.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Today, the second day of January 2024. Today is Tuesday and the time is a minute past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and write to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting. Do you know that you have the right?
You're welcome back to newspaper headlines. You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper, Leadership, Vanguard, Punch, Daily Post, The Sun, The Nation, this day. And if time permits, we're also going to take a look at the Nigerian Tribune newspapers. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-96661035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we are live at Ebonade 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. You can equally stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. President's wife advocates breastfeeding, welcomes baby of the year. PDP orders force Tinubu's pledges, demand concrete actions against hardship. New Year, 44 inmates get amnesty in Taraba, Nasarawa. New Year, Uzodema commends Tinubu for reforms. Human Rights Writers Association queries a promotion of generals amid insecurity. 2024 is Hydra-headed year, says Olukoya. Sanwo-Olu promises support for businesses to thrive in 2024. AMMBAN seeks collaboration to tackle cash scarcity. Cross River will regain lost glory, Otu assures. Oyo APC shies Makinde over refusal to pay sacked council officials entitlement. Oyo APC shies Makinde over refusal to pay sacked council officials entitlements. Alfred Oyekoya makes 28.8 trillion naira budget. Obaseki felicitates with Edo people, Nigerians in New Year address. Fubara vows to retain Rivers governorship mandate. 163,878 enjoy the federal government's transportation rebate in first 10 days, says Alake. Ekiti government plans cluster farming for farmers to access credit market. Gas explosions. Lagos warns residents against non-adherence to rules. Ondo polls. Ayedatiwa warns politicians against acts of violence, calumny. Security operatives arrest car snatchers in Zaria metropolis. Adeboye foresees country getting worse before better in 2024. COP28 roadshow. Nigeria's gains in push for new climate action. Amid fanfare, Yusuf ushers Kano into 2024, pledges development. Fire service saves goods worth millions of naira at Oba International Market. Security operatives rescue 21 kidnapped victims in Kogi. Stop dropping Tinubu's name over your criminal charges. Ogun APC cautions Ladi Adeputu. Alia Ododo assure of renewed hope. Yusuf slams Buhari for joking about fuel price hike. Police arrest 32-year-old for illegal possession of firearm. Soludo seeks support from Anambra residents. 2 children die in Lagos Ibadan Expressway auto crash. Lagos ranks top in this. Nigerians to remain resolute in building united, peaceful nation. Archbishop tax federal government on economic challenges. Federal government may implement electricity tariff hike, subsidize vulnerable citizens. Tide, Iwobi, college old boys conduct free medical outreach. Gets new traditional ruler. Families clarify status of disputed Ogun land. Akeredoru's death, monumental loss to Southwest, says Ondo Amotekun commander. New Year, Makinde seeks support to grow state economy. Otis' wife welcomes first baby of 2024 in Abia. How I will work with young ones to achieve their dreams, Senator Natasha. Lukman applauds Ganduje over moves to establish Progressive Institute. Governor Bago parlays Tinubu, urges dialogue to end Plateau killings. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to Leadership newspaper. Lagos stalls disability laws implementation report. Hold government accountable. Governor Bala Mohammed tells Nigerians. Economic breakthrough underway. Primate 2024 still on vital need for improved economy, security, when things were a lot better in the Leadership honors President Tinubu. Others. Nova Merchant Bank plans commercial banking, appoints Oyedeji as MD, CEO. When things will taking this. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Leadership newspaper this morning. Dangote refinery receives 4th crude shipment barrels of crude. Nigerian tech starts up borrow $415 million in 10 years. Report. Nigerian tech startups borrow $415 million in 10 years. Report. Stakeholders harp on digital tools for small, medium enterprises. Coalition commends Nigeria Customs over 2023 revenue collections. Leadway Assurance complies with 10-year tenure limits as new MD, ED resume. Road traffic accidents. Power Minister pledges support for Tinubu's turnaround agenda on electricity. Nigeria targets 2.6 million barrel per day crude condensate output by 2026. Nigeria targets 2.6 million barrel per day crude condensate output by 2026. Winning in 2024, a year of recovery. Emefiele, probing the past is unnecessary morality hunt. 2024 budget. Is this what Nigeria needs at this time? Tackle unemployment. 2024 stakeholders expect consolidation of economic reforms. Tinubu cost borrowing, signs 28.7 trillion naira 2024 budget. While pro-Fubara speaker resigned, vacated seat. Plateau killings. Governor Mutfwang declares 7-day mourning. Dangote refinery, we've taken this. While pro-Fubara speaker resigned, vacated seat. Plateau killings, we've taken this. Morocco intercepts over 1,100 illegal migrants near Spanish enclaves on New Year's Eve. Why you need to sponsor your music on popular audio streaming. Leicester surged to 10-point lead with 4-1 win over Huddersfield. Ipswich, Southampton falter. Activists to launch Women Evolve 2024 for female empowerment. Activists to launch Women Evolve 2024 for female empowerment. PDP demands account of nation's innings. Wike is significant in Nigerian politics. PDP frontiers. Saraki urges unity among Nigerians. APC chieftain 6 arrests. Probe of Buhari's ministers. 8. Stop grouping in the dark. Article tells Tinubu. Clark writes Tinubu on Plateau killings. Says killers must be prosecuted. EPL, Arsenal slip again as Tottenham close in top 4. EPL, Arsenal slip again as Tottenham close in top 4. That's the much we can take from the Leadership newspaper this morning. And from the Leadership newspaper, we'll flip over to Vanguard newspaper. Why 2024 will be better, governors tell Nigerians. Researchers discover how painful fibroid grow. Federal government reiterates support for local manufacturers. Plateau killings. Groups slam chief of army staff on why Nigerians can't bear arms. 2024, APC mom as PDP. Labour Party dismissed Tinubu's address as hollow. 59% of pregnant women in South-South zone consume alcohol. Crazy economic horizon. Governor Eno Diri pledges more development in second term. FEM threatens to sue Sanwo-Olu's aid ministry for alleged land grabbing. Tinubu's New Year address deceitful, empty, PDP. Oyetola betrayed us. Areboshala hints Osun people's next political interest. We are winners because I'm still with Red Bureau. Fubara. That's the much we can take from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. And from the Vanguard newspaper, we'll flip over to the Punch newspaper. Over 163,000 passengers benefited from federal government transport subsidy. Minister, patronizing Tinubu won't stop your trial. APC tells Adebutu. Detractors plotted my removal but failed. Fubara boost. New Year. Benue, Taraba, Nasarawa, Gombe governors pardon 96 inmates. Governors promise better deal for Nigerians 2024. Abuja, Lagos, Rivers, Ebonyi, welcome New Year babies. Federal government earmarks 150 billion naira for poverty alleviation. Terror attacks on farmers will cause food shortage. Military. Christmas Eve massacre, not farmer-header conflicts. Governor insists. Adeleke promises export-oriented economy. Cargo airport. Anti-Chief Justice protest. Juson dissolves Osun chapters ESCO. Christian Association of Nigeria urges prayers for Plateau attack victims. Traders Union trains 510 in Kebbi. Lagosians lament 2023 hardships, want better 2024. Tinubu must be ready to touch the untouchables. CAC leader. UK ministers discuss loophole, allowing gender change on passport. Nimet predicts thunderstorms in south, dust haze in north central. Japa, UK stops Nigerian students, orders from bringing dependents. Lagos to begin Lekki Airport 2024. Commissioner, 2024 will be troublesome but better than 2023. Olukoya, support Lagos state government developmental plans. Sanwo-Olu urges youths. Syrian Mandela, Ray Tuko, dies at 93 in France. Nigeria's second richest man's wealth drops $2.5 billion in 2023. Over 160%. Over 160,000 benefited from Tinubu's transport subsidy. Alake, $415 million 10-year debt report. Minister says electricity will get more attention in 2024. Practice exclusive breastfeeding. Minister urges mothers. Nigeria has potential to become global powerhouse. Lawan. NRC to operate 6 train trips daily. MD. Why I didn't clear pensions arrears in 2023. Abia Governor. Deploy more troops to trouble the Plateau communities. Groups urge federal government. 2023. Stole my flesh and blood. May y'all Edochie lament. That's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Punch newspaper. We'll flip over to the Daily Post newspaper. Ondo, I never paid Akeredolu's wife, son to be commissioner. Razak Obe. 2024, Adelabu reveals only challenge to Tinubu's electricity turnaround agenda. National Assembly will back Tinubu to implement 2024 budget. Speaker Abbas. Tinubu mourns famous pharmacist Ogunlana. Delta governor's wife visits baby of the year, pays bills. Mrs. Tinubu welcomes first baby of 2024. From the Daily Post newspaper, we'll flip over to the Sun newspaper. Tinubu signs 28.78 trillion naira 2024 appropriation bill into law. 2024. Hydra headed Ye Olukoya. Nigeria not beyond positive change. Bishop Badejo. First Lady Remi Tinubu supports effort to separate conjoined twins in National Hospital. Christian Association of Nigeria President tax Nigerians on nation building. Federal government cited as 163,878 Nigerians enjoyed the transportation rebate in 10 days. Emir of Kanu's son joins Oba of Benin in historic crossover church service. 400 killed from April-December, says Mutfwang, declares 1 week mourning. 400 killed from April to December, says Mutfwang, declares 1 week mourning. 2 children die in Lagos-Ibadan expressway accident. Of spectator. Apply civil war strategy on terrorists. Save Nigeria from horrors. Pope. Labour Party will adjust to new role as Nigeria's main opposition party. Obi. Edo Guba, a litmus test for Abure Labour Party. APC, many sides of governing party in 2023. Why I want to be next Edo Abure. Review 2023. Naira redesign. Experts profiles success strategies amid economic challenges. Tinubu promises affordable, better food supply. 2023 challenges that threatened real sector growth. Nigeria not beyond positive change. Bishop Badejo. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Sun newspaper this morning. 2024, let there be good governance. Federal government must protect the rail tracks. Federal government must protect the rail tracks. Bringing 15 million out of school children into the... And from the Sun newspaper, we'll flip over to the Nation newspaper. And most competent, qualified to... That's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. Oyedeji, CEO. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by